Me and my little cousin Cojack beat his ass in the mall and shit.
Yeah, like, it's like a big brother, little brother type shit. Yeah.
And now with Young and Ace being accused of ordering his cousin's death, Soyik has some scores to settle, and after he is released from jail this year, Jacksonville may become a war zone. Kojack's revenge. In 2021, Foolio's cousin Cojack was put behind bars for gun possession, with his time in prison ending. A lot awaits him on the outside, and one of the most tragic things he'll have to deal with is the death of his cousin. The two were close and had grown to be brothers.
That relationship with you and Julio, like, he older than you, right?
Yeah.
It's like a big brother, little brother type shit. Yeah.
You know, been around my whole life, shit.
The two were so close that they often slid on ops together. Foolio once revealed that he and Soyik beat up fellow rapper Lil Papa at a mall. I have beat the mall, and my little cousin Koj beat his in the mall. And when Fio was killed, co-posted this photo of him and Foolio while behind bars. Clearly he is hurt by his cousin's passing and will want to take revenge on Yungeen Ace, especially after cops confirmed that a TK Ace's gang and 1200 were responsible for his cousin's death, according to police records. Isaiah Chance is a documented ATK member, while Rashad Murphy and David Murphy are documented 1200 gang members. These three were at the forefront of this deadly plot and were identified as the shooters. Although the shooters are in jail, word on the street is that Ace is behind the hit, according to Foolio's mom, who has been working closely with the feds. Foolio's murder was a paid hit.
I beat his ass in the mall and shit. Me and my little cousin Cojack beat his ass in the mall and shit.
Do you think it was a paid hit?
I do. Who sent you? I got shot in 2018.
You were shot 8 times?
None of that. They did it because they wanted him. And they figured, hey, let's go get his mama.
Apart from Foolio's mom, Soyik also witnessed another cousin gunned down. This was none other than Zion Brown, who was gunned down at his house. And this time they were sure Ace had something to do with the hit. Zion Brown's sister, who was also shot in the incident, provided a crucial piece of information to the cop. She knew the shooter. She recognized him as a Facebook friend and the boyfriend of one of her friends. This revelation steered the detectives in a new direction, and the name Deonter Thomas surfaced as the prime suspect. A man with close ties to Ace. Deonter Thomas was no stranger to the law. His past was filled with a series of arrests in Clay County, including drug possession and a string of burglaries, one of which involved the theft of a firearm. Deonter and Ace were both implicated in that robbery 7 months before Brown's murder, where the two conspired to rob someone who was reportedly selling weed. Shots were fired into that home, nearly missing a couple and a 1-year-old child. After his arrest, Ace pleaded no contest. Although the streets are sure that Ace was behind Foolio's murder, he remains adamant that he wasn't. The rapper hopped on IG Live to distance himself from the murders, and even went as far as to reveal that the two were cool with each other before he was murdered.
Foolio dying, cuz. That's sad. Twin, I ain't gonna lie, bro. Y'all boys in the street, y'all didn't leave the streets alone, twin. All condone and that. But y'all just gotta stay. Y'all gotta. It's so funny, cause me, bro, like, we cool. Like, we was cool.
Even with Cojack sure Ace is behind the hit, he won't get to him that easy. Immediately after members of 1200 and a TK were arrested for Foolio's murder, the rapper took to his Instagram to tell the world that he didn't fear dying or going to jail, and anyone who tried to step up to him better have the same energy.
Be ready to die. Be ready to die or go to jail.
That's not your mentality, is that?
That's my mentality. I'm ready to die or go to jail right now.
Unsurprisingly, Ace has distanced himself from Foolio's murder. The ATK rapper hopped on IG Live to distance himself from the murders, and even went as far as to reveal that the two were cool with each other before he was murdered.
What you think about Foolio dying, cuz? That's sad. Twin, I ain't gonna lie, bro. Y'all boys in the street, y'all didn't leave the streets alone, twin. All condone and that. But y'all just gotta stay. Y'all gotta. It's so funny, cause me, bro, like, we cool, like, we was cool.
During the interview, Ace also made fun of himself by claiming that he cried when he learned that Foolio had been killed. "Where were you when you found out about that?" I said. "I was in a bed crying like crazy, so get out of here." It appears that Foolio's gang is pushing back, sliding for Foolio barely a week after Fio was murdered and Op was shot and killed. This was none other than 29-year-old Darius Beals, who was shot at the parking lot of Laurel Grove Apartments. Who exactly was Darius Beals? Well, it turns out he was the big brother to one of Jacksonville's most feared shooters. This kind of trolling has made Foolio's homies insane, and they are hell-bent on exacting revenge. The walls appear to be closing in on Ace. Leaky L. Leaky was a member of 1200, but he was shot and killed back in 2020. Leaky and Foolio had a bitter rivalry that resulted in Leaky almost killing Foolio's girl. The deceased rapper described this incident in interviews saying, "Is that right? My car got shot up, your car got shot, your girl was in the car, right? Yeah. I wasn't in the car, she was driving the car, did she get hit? Yeah. But she good." Though their beef started when Foolio beat up Lay's brother Lil Papa at a Foot Locker store. This was captured on camera as Foolio and two of his affiliates, including Cojack, ganged up on Lil Papa. The beating continued until Lil Papa and his goons fled. Another shocking thing you mentioned in the record was that Lil Papa and I got him. We fought, I beat his ass in the mall, and my little cousin Co beat his in the mall. But Lay's older brother Beals isn't the only one who seems to have been victimized by Foolio's death. It appears that women have also been caught in the crossfire, but this is all conjecture. It is thought that the woman's multiple gunshot wounds to her arm, leg, and back while she was sitting in her car on Emerson Street near Spring Glen Road are related to Foolio's death. The assailants left the scene in a black four-door sedan after the vicious attack. Even Foolio's mother alluded to girls being involved in setting up gang members, saying that you should think of these girls as your friends and that kind of stuff when they try to set you up in the Jacksonville war between KTA and ATK. However, police reports revealed that the killers used a female to persuade one of Foolio's friends to reveal his whereabouts. This is not the first time a woman has disclosed Foolio's whereabouts. The previous time it occurred on October 6, 2023, Foolio's car was shot through with bullets by his operations. Foolio suffered a gunshot wound to his foot as a result of the swift and vicious attack, and he was sent to UF Health Jacksonville for medical attention. Foolio's phone started to ring with messages from admirers and friends alerting him to the possibility that his whereabouts had been discovered. The source of this leak is a hospital nurse who allegedly disclosed Foolio's location, endangering his life even more. The hospital nurse also allegedly removed my low T. I am currently pursuing legal action against the hospital to hold them legally responsible. Julio Foolio bravely filed a lawsuit against UF Health Jacksonville, claiming that the hospital's negligence in protecting his privacy jeopardized his life. In a recent interview, Yungeen Ace let the cat out of the bag and revealed how girls are used in gang warfare, primarily providing opps with their targets' locations. I'm not sure if he did it on purpose or not, but I know it wasn't done with the best of intentions. I'm going through a lot of you want posts that you know who I am and what I got going on. The nurse was later fired for violating Foolio's privacy. Though I know for a fact that someone sure asked Cojack is no stranger to the streets, will he slide for his fallen cousin, or has life behind bars changed him? Only time will tell. In the meantime, if you enjoyed this video, click on the boxes playing on your screen to watch similar content. I tell my dogs to stay away from all of them because they drop you low.